Good evening, everyone. What am I doing? Twilight planting, of course. I have a bunch of fall seeds to get in. I'm doing, big, bold, leafy greens. Right now I'm in the turnips right now. Turnips and rutabagas, radishes. I got some arugula in, beets, those kind of root vegetables, those hardy, cold hardy crops. It's going to be 5 more weeks of summer, and then we're into fall here. Actually, it's probably 4.5 weeks now. Hi, hi, time flies. But I'm getting my fall planting in. I've got them in the greenhouse. They're under lights. I've just got my 4 cell packs going here. They're going to be all labeled. I'm enjoying a local pear cider, which is entirely not sweet enough, so I've added maple syrup to it. Just saying. It's tough to drink. Okay. So we're 6 days out from the Gardening and the Self-Sufficiency Workshop. It'll be the third one in a row that we're going to be doing through JAHealing. Make sure you check them out online at JAHealing.com or on their social media on Instagram or Facebook. Sorry, it's been a long day. And pre-register. So there's 3 more events available to you. You can sign up for one or sign up for all 3. I'll be talking about different things in each one. But I'm not just speaking at you. You're getting your questions answered. So bring your dilemmas, bring your gardening questions, questions about homesteading, questions about greenhouses and chicken coops, or growing your own medicine, or native plants that could possibly be medicinal and edible. Whatever it is your dilemma or your questions are, bring them to me. I'll answer them as honestly as possible. I've done a lot of gardening. I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of work. I'll tell you what. And I'm reaping the benefits. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll see, look at this. It's just a sea. It's organized confusion to me. It's organized chaos. That's all food. All of it. Yeah, that's all food. It's greens. It's things that are seeding themselves. It's perennials. It's pollinating flowers that are also edible or medicinal. I have creeping ground covers. I've spored mushrooms. I've done a lot of work. I'm using a permaculture situation here. So I've established a permaculture garden, and every year I'm honing that system. But see, just because you get it one way one year doesn't mean it's not going to change the next year. Gardening and planting and plants and an ecosystem that you have is constantly changing. It's constantly evolving. So you roll with it. Sometimes you have some really cool things happen, accidents that you didn't even expect in any way, shape, or form. Of course, my phone starts ringing as soon as I get live, right? So I've done a lot of work in that way. I've got vines, I've got a top canopy, I've got a medium canopy, I've got perennial bushes, berries, and fruits, and all kinds of wonderful, strange and wonderful things, because I've done a lot of research of different climatic zones around the world that are very similar to ours. And I've ordered some very cool seeds, and I've gotten them up, and oh goodness, he's gonna have to wait. Maybe he'll realize I'm online. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So tonight I'm twilight planting. I'm trying to be ahead of the game when it comes to fall planting and fall vegetables. I'm trying to plant things that are frost hardy as best I can, things that will survive in my hoop house, things that will survive in my greenhouse, things that will survive in my cube here, my gazebo that I cover with poly, and will survive under the snow to a great extent, that are frost tender. So that's what I'm up to. And I hope that you guys come out. We had a nice day today with our meeting. And it's a really great group of people. It's not just open to women. It's open to men and couples and anyone that wants to join, partake, and learn about homesteading. And I'm a suburban homesteader. I'm not like a homesteader on a farm. I literally have neighbors all around me. So I'm doing the best that I possibly can to farm my suburban lot. And that's what I'm doing. And you see in the background, my chickens are going to bed. I turned the light on for them tonight just to see what they would do. They don't really like the light. They've been fussing at me. So yeah, this year I added chickens, which is a whole new adventure, and it's a lot of fun. I don't have any eggs yet because they're still youngins, but I will soon. And patience is a virtue when it comes to homesteading and gardening. But working ahead and being patient and being diligent and being consistent, you will constantly reap rewards in every season. And that's what I've been doing. I walk around my garden and I'm just filled with joy because things are working and I've got food here. And if I was unable to access a store, unable to access essentials, we'd probably be okay. Not probably, we would be okay. We would make it. And that's where I'm hoping to be able to teach you guys to at least take a step towards that preparedness. Because if the crap hits the fan, like I hear it's going to this fall and this winter, it's going to be worse than it was last year with this whole crisis. And being able to access essentials and being able to access food. There's going to be food shortages. Businesses are going out of business because they cannot afford to be in business, especially the smaller ones, the mom and pop stores, the smaller chains. They're just unable to hold on anymore. Well, that means it trickles down all the way through society and the communities, and that's a problem. We have a big problem on our hands, bigger than anyone is really noticing. And all of a sudden it's going to be here, and we're going to be in big trouble if we're not prepared. So instead of relying upon the system, try and make yourself the system. Take some steps. Look, I'm fall planting right now. Planting at twilight. It's nice out here except for the mosquitoes. It's pleasant. If this is your only time, if you've got 20 minutes, plant a whole 12 pack of 4 cells. Like this. This is what I'm talking about. A 12 pack of 4 cells. Just like you'd get at the garden center, right? And there are tons of fruits and vegetables, well, not fruits maybe, but vegetables and herbs and things like that you can still grow for fall. You can still get a harvest. You can still have food for fall and part of your winter, especially if you have some kind of protected area. If you have a cold frame or a hoop house or a greenhouse, or you want to build one before the fall. Come on, get on this workshop. Let me help you. Let me answer your questions. I know because I've done it, and I've done it by myself. So if I can do it by myself, you can do it. I know you can. And we have a whole community of people behind you that are interested in the same thing and trying to achieve the same goals. We've got to make changes here because clearly the system could definitely fail us. So don't fail yourself. Give yourself a chance. Help your family out. It's a really great hobby. It's a constructive hobby. It's something that you guys can all do together if you want to make it a hobby. But this is a lifestyle. For me, it's a lifestyle. And it's a daily event, and it's work. It's hard work, but I know I'm providing my family with food. I know it's healthy food. I know it's organic food. I know everyone who's touched it, me. I know that it's going to be there. So that's a huge peace of mind going into fall and unsteady territory. You know, what happens when the business closes? What happens when assistance is gone? What happens? What are you going to do? Got to do something tangible. You can't just hope that things are going to change and hope that things are going to get better. Take steps towards making sure you're okay and making sure y'all are okay, your whole family. Anyway, please join us. Okay, I don't want to make it on no. But this is a really great thing. It's going to keep you healthy. It's going to make you more mindful. It's going to change your life. Come out and join us, okay? It's going to be next Saturday. What is that going to be? The 7th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I think it's going to be the 7th. And it's going to be at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It'll be in the description of wherever you're seeing this video. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time here where I am in Niagara. So I'm in Hardiness Zone 6. And if I can do this here in Canada, I know you can probably do it where you are, wherever you are, because you're probably somewhere warmer than me. Okay? And you have a lot more options than me. So you can do it. Let me show you how. All right? Be a champion in your kitchen or on your homestead, wherever you are today.